learned to do in prison is time. Even though I was paid to be there, I volunteered to be there to make a living. It doesn't mean it was a piece of cake. Doesn't mean it was worth those dollars either. You know, doing all that time for 22 years taught me to be patient. It taught me to be stronger inside. They had this thing in prison that, where I worked, that you could be ordered over twice a month. They still have it. You can think you're done with your shift and be at the gate and they say, nope, sorry, you don't get to go home. That used to send me into a tizzy. 16 hours felt like an eternity, which is probably nothing compared to the people that are incarcerated there and didn't get to leave. But it felt like an eternity to me. It is not a fun place. One of the worst things I ever walked into. And it wasn't an act of violence or something I responded to. I was walking in one morning and an inmate had fallen 9 stories. Still to this day, we don't know if he was pushed or he jumped. Of course, I have my ideas, but it was a very eerie feeling walking in and someone was killed the night before. It was an eerie place, and the world could be an eerie place too. Bad things happen out here too. It can feel like you're doing time, even though you're in your own home. But we have freedom out here, so be grateful for the freedom that you have. They don't get to leave. They don't get to go home. They're in a very small space, only a bunk bed and a locker, and that's it. So don't sit in your house feeling sorry for yourself and complaining and blaming. No complaining, no blaming. Everything that is happening to you right now, you chose it. You chose it, you created it, and if you don't like it, you can change it too. You're not in prison like I was. So you have the power to get up, you have the power to move, you have the power to make choices, you have the power to win or lose. You're not locked in. So let's begin. Let's go. One thing I learned to do in prison